Hello again, and welcome back to my show. I have had a pretty good evening so far. Um, I want to kind of talk about that. I actually had a night at the opera, if you can believe that, here in this little podunk town. But I'm actually part of a choir, in case you didn't know. Um, I I actually do sing, not on a professional level, of course. It's just a collegiate level. But I'm part of that choir, and tonight we were selected to open for an actual, genuine, dyed-in-the-wool opera singer. So that was a great evening for me. I've never done anything like that before. Uh, and he was a pretty nice guy, too. He and his wife actually sang some pretty cool songs. If you're into opera. I happen to like opera music, and classical music, that sort of thing. I like any music except for rap and hip hop, and even some hip hop I like. But anyway, also another thing, I've this whole trying to get the all the videos uploaded in between getting school work done and getting work done, going to school, going and doing these projects is really um, I'm not going to say it's taking a toll, but it is a lot of work to just to get a video up. It's only because of this stupid internet we have. I might have mentioned that I still live with my parents. I do still live with my parents, and since this whole internet thing is under my dad's name, apparently the guys that at AT&T. Oh man, AT&T. The guys at AT&T don't let me talk to them, so and he's the only one that they'll listen to, or my mom, because this is in their name. And my dad is putting off talking to them about getting this internet fixed. He's a non-confrontational guy, I guess, but I figured, as long as we've been having these problems, he would have done something by now. But maybe I can go up there and talk to them eventually, and hopefully not only get the internet faster, but get a new router. We have a wireless router system, and that thing shuts off maybe every hour, every couple of hours, and a lot of times it's in the middle of an upload whenever I'm trying to upload these videos to YouTube. And so I have to delay my show in order to get the episodes up so that they don't get a backlog. And, man, dealing with this internet and this router is really a pain in the butt. But I'm up to 10 episodes now, so 11 including this one. So, it's not like it's an it's not like it's an insurmountable problem. I just have to deal with it. I may seem like the kind of guy that complains about stuff a lot, but when I'm doing that, I'm just venting. I don't expect really any sympathy. I don't expect people to. I don't expect anybody to do anything about it. I want to get it off my chest. It's no. In fact, you probably just skip past all that stuff that I just said and go right to the modeling if you want to, but sometimes I just need to vent, and this is one of those times. I think I said in the beginning video, the episode 0, that I would sometimes be using this as a platform to vent off of, and this is one of those times. I'm really just getting fed up with that stupid internet problem, but it's like I said, not an insurmountable problem. So I'm not going to let it bother me right now. Instead, I'm going to get back to work on Iron Man. And I'm going to get the seams finished as far as, cleanup work and all that. And then primer it, see if there's anything left that needs to be touched up, and then paint the base coat. So let's get started with the seam work. I might have mentioned that this Aves stuff is rock solid when it's finally set. And it's been taking a while to get it down. See, this arm is up here, the shoulder pauldron, and I guess that's what you call it, shoulder guard, and the upper arm are done. Still need to do the forearm. But now that I've got a Dremel, I can actually take care of these scenes a lot quicker. It's all about control with the Dremel. You get this is a crappy bit, I know, but I really don't. I can't find my other one. I had a better one, but it's disappeared on me. It's disappeared, and I can't find it right now. So I'm just going to use this crappy old bit, but I don't really need anything really good, I guess, you know, because really a Dremel bit, a grinding bit like this, once it gets clogged like this, it gets really, really bad at. Well, it takes a lot longer to grind on something, but this is not particularly tough material, so I think this probably will work. Heck, if it doesn't work, I can always I can always pause the video and just work on it for about 3 or 4 hours with sandpaper. Please, God, let this work. I'm going to go to a low speed. Whoops. A low speed while you're doing this, and always steady your hand somehow. I've got my thumb out here, and I'm using the hand of Iron Man as a platform for me to hold my hand up with. Now you want to go very, very lightly with this, because it actually will, even though this bit is fairly clogged up, it's still taking off quite a bit of material. So imagine what a good bit would do. You don't want to put too much pressure. Even on Aves does not melt, but it does retain heat, and it may end up melting your plastic, the underlying plastic, and getting all soft and goopy, and nobody wants that. So you want to go slow, take it easy. You know something, I really like the smell of Aves. I know that sounds kind of sick and twisted, but actually it smells like corn chips. Corn chips, in case you didn't hear that. Probably didn't. I have a tendency to. Oh, come on. What's that noise? I have a tendency to mumble a lot when I talk, so feel free to tell me that I'm incomprehensible, you know, in the comments below. You know, if I am. If you're just referring to how I'm explaining things, you know, I don't mind people asking me to clarify what I'm doing. You know, especially if they are noticing something that I'm not, or if I'm doing something really stupid, then I want to know about it. Because, you know, I've said from the beginning, I am here to not only share my own techniques, but to see if I can find people that are better than me who would know how to do this stuff better. How can one improve unless one asks the right questions and you know, puts forth an effort to learn how to do new things? You know, I would never have come as far as I have without asking people, you know, how do I do this certain technique, or what does it take to do that, or, you know, that sort of thing. And so, you know, always ask. If you have a question, you know, even if you feel like you're annoying people, don't even worry about that, because, you know, most modelers are perfectly willing to explain their technique and help you to improve yours. Some of them are kind of I don't know, rough around the edges as far as the way they explain things. And but that does not mean that their information is any less valid. So even if they're coming across as a mean-spirited individual with their commentary, if you can find a nugget of information in there, it's as good as gold. So, you know, even if you don't like a person, they still may have some advice that you could possibly use. And, you know, always listen to people and take their advice to heart, and because, you know, obviously it works for them, so they must be doing something right with it. So why not try out their technique? If it works for you, great. If it doesn't, hey, you didn't waste any time. You just figured out another way in which it wouldn't work. So I'm going to get back to this Iron Man build here. I'm going to get back to sanding the seams down. I'm going to try and finish the seams tonight, you know, between this break and the next video, and how about I just cut it right here? Well, it may not look like much, but I've been doing a heck of a lot of work on this thing. It's taken me all the night and the rest of the day, which is why this video is going to be a little later than normal. But I have finally taken care of all the seams, all up and down here, the legs, arms, sides, neck, everything. Everything is finally taken care of as far as seams go. Now, I just need to mask off the eyes, the chest repulsor, and the hand repulsor, and spray a little bit of primer on this thing, and see if there's any more work that I need to do. Now that looks a heck of a lot better, doesn't it? All decked out in gray. Of course it's going to be repainted red, but it allows me to see some flaws that I've still got to correct. A few little things, not anything big. Like, let me just camera angle here. Like, for instance, right here, the that wrist line needs to continue up, for one thing, and on the shin right here, or the thigh, I guess. Excuse me. This seam definitely needs help, but you know, it's nothing big. I'm going to go ahead and fix these mistakes that I've made, and then reprime it, and then hopefully I won't need to reprime it again. So I guess wish me luck.